Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another FIFA 18 player rating prediction. Today we have got Juventus, but as always you can let me know in the comment section which teams you want me to do next. I think we're going to do Arsenal next, so let me know which other teams you want me to do next. Make sure we can smash 100 likes on the video, that'd be absolutely epic. You've shown some amazing support on these videos, so I want to say a massive thank you to all that. Make sure you do subscribe as well if you are finding these useful. But let's go into today's with Gianluigi Buffon, the goalkeeper. He's got to get an upgrade to an 89. He was so good last year. 58 games, 17 clean sheets. Buffon is, even at what, 39 years old, he's still one of the best goalkeepers in the world. He was so good last year. Really hope he gets his upgrade. We've then got Neto, kind of the backup goalkeeper. Pretty much doesn't really get much of a shout, obviously, with having Buffon in goal. You know, very rarely gets to play. He plays 17 games, still managed 6 clean sheets. But, you know, being a backup, you know, he didn't really get to play too much. I think he will get that downgrade to a 79. We then got Alexandro, currently an 84. I'm going to upgrade him all the way up to an 86. I think Sandro last year really did kind of make that leap forward to show that he is one of the best left backs in the world, you know, along with like Alvarez and Marcelo's and Jordi Alba's. Alexandro obviously could maybe move to Chelsea, but I think 86 would be an absolute beast rating for him. Then got Giorgio Chiellini, 88 rated. Currently I've upgraded him to an 89. Again, for me, Chiellini possibly was the best centre-back in the world last year, in my opinion. You know, I think Chiellini, he's just so good. He's just such a really solid, reliable defender. You know, just such an old school, you know, real gladiator on the pitch. And again, Chiellini is one of my favourite defenders to watch because he just does the dirty work so well. And I really hope he gets an 89. Then got Leonardo Bonucci, currently an 87. Also, I'm going to upgrade him to an 89. However, I actually think Chiellini was better than Bonucci last year, but I still think Bonucci is going to go up to an 89 as well. Obviously, going to get a decent passing upgrade to 71. Is such a good passer of the ball for a centre back. You know, Chiellini is more of your old school centre back. Bonucci is kind of more of your modern centre back. You know, a lot of the centre backs nowadays need to play with their feet and pass the ball and dribble with the ball, and Bonucci really does fit that mould. So I think he will be an 89 rated. We then got Barzagli, the final defender in that, you know, old guard in Juventus. Currently an 86, I think he'll stay as an 86. You know, 52 games last year, but it was kind of more about Chiellini and Bonucci last year. Barzagli, I don't think had his best season last year, even though he did play 52 games. I'm going to keep him as an 86. Then got Benattia, another centre-back. Juventus have signed, again, with that back three, you know, Chiellini, Bonucci, Barzagli. Someone like Benattia is just not going to get an opportunity. I almost feel like they've signed Benattia to kind of replace Barzagli. Maybe they seem to have a thing with, you know, bees in their defence, but you know, Benattia didn't really get much of a shout last year, so I think he'll go down to an 82. Same with Stefan Lichtsteiner, with obviously them having Dani Alvarez. Potentially Dani Alvarez is going to leave now to go to Man City. Lichtsteiner possibly could now be the new right back that they use, but they may buy, you know, they may buy a new one. But Lichtsteiner, with them having Dani Alvarez, didn't really get too much opportunity to play, but still played 42 games, still did okay, but I still think he will get a downgrade. I've then got Rugani as well. I really like this guy. I think I've seen him play, and I think he's a really smart defender. You know, I think he's definitely one for the future. Rugani, when he came into the team, he has looked really solid. He just fitted into that defence so well, as all Italians seem to defend really solid and just seem to know what they're doing. And this Rugani is a very good defender. I think he'll stay at an 80 rated. Then got Claudio Marchisio, one of my favourite midfielders to watch. It's a shame he got injured a lot last year, you know, which is why I've given him this downgrade to an 85. I really don't like to downgrade Marchisio because for me he's really good. I really like watching him. He's one of my favourite midfielders to watch for sure. Hopefully next year he can get fit. However, you know, Juventus' midfield is looking quite strong, so I'm wondering if Marchisio is really going to get much of a shout anymore. I think he's just going to be a squad player from now on, which is a shame. Then got another one of those midfielders, Pjanic, upgraded him to an 86. You know, he had a good season last year. You see, 56 games, 10 goals, 12 assists, could potentially go up to an 87. I think an 86 will be the right rating, though. You know, a very good playmaker, also a very good set piece taker. Pjanic, one of the best in the world, and again had a really good season for Juventus. Then got Sami Khedira, I think the biggest upgrade we've got in this team. Currently an 83, I think he'll go up to an 85 rated CDM. You see 55 games, 7 goals and 4 assists. Khedira did a very good job as a CDM last year. Was pretty much one of the most one of the first names on the team sheet last year. Khedira just had a really good season, and just fitting into that midfield so well, just made it look so solid. And Khedira is going to be an 85 in my opinion. Then got Juan Cuadrado, another player that Juventus obviously have now signed, I believe, on a permanent basis. 83 rated currently. I've kept him as an 83. Potentially I could see him going down to an 82. You can see 46 games, 4 goals, 7 assists. You know, didn't have a great season, was very much in and out of the team, didn't really get much of a run in the team, you know, to show his quality that we all know he has. So hopefully that will happen next year. Then got Asamoah, currently an 80. I'm going to downgrade him to a 79 again. With obviously the Juventus midfield, you know, with them having Pjanic and Khedira and Marchisio. People like Asamoah don't really get too much opportunity. They get to play occasionally, maybe in cup games and the occasional Serie A game when someone's injured. But you know, I'm going to downgrade him to a 79. Then we've got Mario Lemina, currently a 77. I've kept him as a 77 again, much like Asamoah. Didn't really get much of an opportunity. He played 28 games. I think about 20 of them were as a substitute, you know, for sort of 10-20 minutes here and there. Didn't really get too much of an opportunity in the team. I think someone like Lemina may have to leave Juventus if he wants to get, you know, kind of progress. But he is young, so I'm sure he's got all the potential and will become a very good midfielder one day. Then got Gonzalo Higuain, currently an 89, upgraded him all the way up to a 90 rated striker. I think this is more than fair. 59 games, 37 goals and 4 assists. Higuain again had a really good season, which is bang. I don't know how many special cards he got on FIFA. I think he got 8 special cards last year on FIFA. And you know, if you're getting that many special cards, not that that's like an indication of somebody getting upgraded, but you know, to have 8 special cards, you must have had a very good season. I think Higuain will be a 90 rated striker. Then got Paulo Dybala, again another really good player. Now I really like Dybala, I love watching him. I think his dribbling and his passing ability and just like his control on the ball is really good to watch. You know, he's very much like Messi in that sense. I don't think he'll be as good as Messi one day, but you know, I think he's still a very good technical player to watch, and I think he will become an 87 rated. I think he'll get a position change to a centre forward because he kind of played behind Higuain when he played for Juventus. Didn't have his best season last year at Dybala, but still managed a decent season. I think he will still get an upgrade. Then got Mario Mandzukic, currently an 83. I've upgraded him to an 85. This could be the most surprising one, but you know, Mandzukic had a very good season last year in my opinion. You know, 56 games, 16 goals and 4 assists from pretty much playing as a left wing. Was converted him to a left winger, and played most of his games kind of out wide on the left, so to speak. You know, did kind of change position from the striker to the centre forward, and then played quite a lot out of left wing. You know, I think he had a pretty good season. I think he really did, you know, impact in Juventus's team. You know, seems to be one of the first players in the team, and I think Mandzukic did have a very good season last year. So I think an 85 will be fair. I think got some transfers, 3 transfers that could happen. Douglas Costa, downgraded him to an 83. You know, you see 37 games, 8 goals and 6 assists. Not his best season, didn't really get too much opportunity at Bayern last year. But I think this one, I've given a 100% chance of happening. I think this one's pretty much nailed on to happen. And there's just obviously a few details that are still waiting to be solved. Then got Keita Balde Diao, I think that's how you say his name. Currently at Lazio, upgraded him to an 82. Also converted him to a striker. Seemed to play at striker towards the end of the year for Lazio, and just at the end of the season just seemed to really start to perform. And it looks like he could be on his way to Juventus. You know, giving it a 50-50 chance of happening. And then the final one we've got is Steven Nzonzi. This one, and I think it's Matuidi. Very much, it's kind of one of those two that might move to Juventus. I think Matuidi might be the one they go for. Obviously, Nzonzi being a bit younger might cost a little bit more, so you know, we'll have to wait and see on that. But Nzonzi had a very good season with Sevilla last year. Thought he was one of the best midfielders in La Liga last year, but I've only given this one a 40% chance of happening. And that is it for the Juventus team player ratings for FIFA 18. So let me know which team you want me to do next. Let me know what you thought of these ratings. Also, if you can smash 100 likes on the video, that would be absolutely epic. Just want to say again, thanks for your support on these videos. They've been amazing. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. That's all for today, guys. Have an awesome day. I'm out.